Yo, what up? Watashi wa Danger Dann. And I return after a lengthy time off. And I'm back. Some more Strive, of course. So, an explanation is in order. Hold on. Okay. So, sorry. So, I recently had a location change from where I was originally. So now I'm no longer in the city. And I'm no longer in the privacy of my room as I was before. So a couple of things you might notice that are different. One, you might hear like a lot of random background noise. You will more than likely hear a lot of stomping, and you will probably hear children, because where I am now, I'm with my nephews. One of them being a baby. Sorry. And he's very loud, very obnoxious. That's the one. Two, probably peep there's no game audio. Now, I'm no longer playing through a TV. I'm now playing through a computer monitor. It doesn't have its own speakers. So when I play the game, if I want to hear it, I have to plug in headphones to the P4. And I can't get, I can't get OBS to pick up the sound, because, you know, it's being fed through the headphones. It's not coming through the TV like it was originally. So for a while, I don't know for how long it's going to be, but there won't be any audio in these, any game audio in these videos, which is unfortunate, but I can't really do anything about it right now. But yeah, my life has shifted quite drastically, in the sense that, you know, changing locations really changed the pace of how I have to do things. So recording isn't the easiest thing for me to do where I'm at, but I managed to get some form of a setup to where I can at least put out a couple of videos. It's just, I hesitate to do it because it's not the quality that I would normally like to put out. But again, it's either that or nothing, and nothing ain't really an option. Yeah. So I'm in Ohio now, and I've been here for about 4 weeks, I think 4.5. It's been a pretty interesting experience. I've lived in the city my whole life, so living somewhere else is definitely noticeably different for me. Just so much, or rather more so the people, the pace. It's difficult to explain because I've tried to explain it and I've been like unsuccessful. You know, it's like being in a race car, or rather, you know what it's like? It's like playing Mario Kart, and you starting on 150cc, right? That's like the only pace of the game that you know is 150cc. Then you gotta tone it down to 50cc, and once you do that, it's just like, oh wow, it's like I'm playing a different game. Not to make it easier, but just to feel a change in pace. That's like the best way I can describe it. I would hope you know Mario Kart. If you watch my videos, I would assume you know something about Mario Kart. And yeah, it's been a bit of a bracing experience, you know, just having to figure out ways to still do the things that you like to do, and the things that you feel you have to do. Like I feel I have to put videos out. Being able to do these things and do them adequately. It's very difficult to do that now. But you know, it's a learning experience. Pretty soon I'll figure it out. Yeah, other than that, being here is definitely a different feel, you know, especially for my brain. Everything just, it's kind of overwhelming me when I first got here, you know, just leaving home and being somewhere else and feeling as if you're still a guest, you know, which is how I still feel. It's just been pretty difficult. Not impossible, but one thing that I have learned is that the things in life that are most difficult are typically the ones most worth having. Oh, I got caught by that game grab. So yeah, I've been on Strive, as I'm sure you've heard. Patch came through a couple weeks ago. I think it was last week. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. But the first major patch for the game went off, and funny enough, they found a way to buff every character in the game. Of course, Soul got nerfed. This is post-patch gameplay, of course. But yeah, Soul got nerfed slightly. He does a little bit less damage. His Fast Slash got toned down to the max, and 6S also got toned down. Banditbringer got toned down as well. So aside from those three things, also his DP, the slash DP got made ridiculously punishable. There's no way you can't punish it now. Before, it was relatively safe. You can still punish it, but you would have to be right in front of the nigga. Now he can do it, and you have all the time in the world to just run up on him and just punish it. The Fast Slash nerf made it so that you can't just spam Fast Slash anymore. You can in the corner, but you could just 6P reliably now. Before, you had to take the gamble, oh damn, let me try to throw out 6P. Now everybody in the game can just 6P over the Fast Slash, or they can low profile it, which is unfortunate, but I guess it makes sense because that's kind of how everyone's Fast Slashes are. So his being like that doesn't really change much. It just means you gotta play a bit more careful. You can't just use one button. Now you kind of have to use every button. They did buff his 2S, which is nice. Made it a lot more viable. And they buffed Wild Throw, which was weird. I didn't think it needed to be buffed. They didn't buff the damage. They just made it so that you get an actual knockdown off of it now. And you can RC it and get an actual combo. You couldn't do that before. You would have to do the fast RC, but you would only get one hit. So yeah, I'm still using Soul, of course. To me, he's still the same character. Just hopefully it'll be easier to get matches with him online, because people did not fight you just because you're using Soul. But now that he's easier to fight, pretty sure people won't be as timid. It was really annoying playing Soul before they patched the game, because people really just wouldn't fight you. You could be on the celestial floor and niggas will intentionally avoid you because of the character you're using. Even if you had a level 1 Soul, they just don't want to fight Soul, so they're not going to fight you. And that's 10 people out of 11. Whereas normally, if I was using somebody like Kai, who's on the screen right now, who got buffed pretty nicely, if I was using Kai, no one would hesitate to fight me. Or if I was using Anji, whom I've touched a bit, no one would hesitate. But I digress. So yeah, currently out here in Ohio looking for a job. Probably have something within the next couple weeks, and then try to get myself a bit more comfortable, because I can record right now, but it's not ideal. It's far from it, actually, but it's better than nothing, which is apparent and perpetual. Should have blocked that. Yeah, being out here has been pretty interesting. Like I said, I'm not gonna be talking too much about the matches that are happening right here. This is kind of just me talking, as you will probably be used to by this point in these videos. Yeah, somehow, even though I haven't put out a video in a month, the channel was still getting a couple views from tier list videos. Those have actually been pretty popular. Popular for someone of our stature. But they've been pretty popular. Since I can't get game audio, of course I can still get computer audio. So I'll probably try and think of other types of videos to put out until we can solve all these technical issues. Sorry for these frame drops in the video as well. Like I'm saying, like even my connection speed has changed. Also, my computer's been like a real pain in the ass lately. I have no idea why. I haven't been talking shit about it, so it's not trying to like get me back for anything. But my computer's been a real bitch. And actually recording gameplay audio has been a bit more difficult as well. Like I said, I'm not in my own space anymore, so kind of just on borrowed time. I've been enjoying Strive since the patch drop. I think it was pretty cool. I don't think the soul, like I said, I don't think the soul changes were like super bad. Character's still the same at its core. It's a little bit more difficult to execute the game plan. I'm fine with that. I had to come up with new ways to get damage off anyway. Lately, my defense has been a real issue. I've been starting to play Strive with a bit more consistency. I haven't been playing it every day, just because I don't really play anything every day. But I would, I mean, I don't know. I'm not even going to say that I would like to. I'm not even going to say it. Because my mood changes so dramatically sometimes that even though I want to play a game, I end up not doing it most of the time. But not having a TV, I didn't think it was going to be an issue as far as like the sound was concerned. I thought for sure I would still be able to get the sound to play, even if I wasn't using TV anymore. Because I figured even though the monitor didn't have speakers, it might have like internal speakers that I haven't figured out how to turn on. But nah, that's not the case. So I had to have all audio come through my headphones, and the headphones are plugged into the PlayStation. So for some reason, well, let me not say for some reason, because I don't understand why. I'm pretty sure I can with enough reading. But when the headphones are plugged in, I guess it just siphons off the sound, so it can't go into two places at once. Whereas when it's coming through the TV, you know, it's coming through the TV. That's the output. So it's been pretty annoying because like I really like to play games with sound. I kind of need sound in most of the games that I play. And I haven't had that. At least not to record. Even when I try to get in the Discord with the guys, I have to unplug my headphones from the game so I can't hear the game anymore, and I have to like plug my headphones into my phone in order for Discord to actually function properly. It's been quite the adjustment. Quite the adjustment indeed. But it is what it is. You know, we adapt. I'm not trying to complain about it. I'm just talking on it. So yeah, definitely hopefully this video finds you and still show your support to the homies. I'm gonna try to get a bit more consistent. Like I said, it's something I gotta figure out. I still haven't actually figured out like how to go about my daily activities in this new place that I'm in. So it's a major adjustment for us all. Oh, got that combo. I hate to see it. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put like background music to go behind my voice, because you know, it would sound really empty if it was just my voice and no other sound. At least for me personally, I'm not really a fan of that. The music I use is gonna make sense, of course. I just use like old Guilty Gear songs that I could probably not have to deal with any copyright issues. And yeah, if you do have an opinion, let me know how that sounds. You'll hear it here, of course, in this video. But let me know if that's something that I can pull off for future videos. It's interesting though. This is my first time actually setting up and sitting down to record. It's not really great, but you know, it's the first time. I'm not gonna write it off just yet. Oh man, I'm taking the super to the chest. So Ram kinda got nerfed. Not really something you'll notice. Honestly, I haven't really noticed the major difference. They nerfed that jump heavy, made it easier to anti-air, shrank the hitbox on it, but as you can see, it's still a menacing button. And they buffed Hadaro. Excuse me. Beyond. They buffed Hadaro, which is like her uppercut. They made it so that it actually connects now when she gets mid-screen combos. Like it connected before, but I think they just made it more functional since she got so much goddamn range, but she don't actually have any like close range finishes. I'm thinking they made that so she can have something reliable. You know, funny enough, I've wanted to try Ram. I still haven't done it. The only characters I've tried recently are Kai and Anji. So I like Kai. The problem with Kai though is because his tools are like, honestly I feel like his tools are like knockoff versions of Soul's tools. Like they have the same things, but Kai is just like more range and a bit softer. Wow, I got grabbed 2 times in a row. So when I play him, I easily get frustrated because it's kind of just like, damn, this nigga Kai don't do no damage. That was really weird. Like, damn, this nigga Kai don't do enough damage for me, or some shit like, or damn, I got like these combos with Kai, but his like moves aren't as satisfying to land. And then Anji, so I think Anji's like fun. Since they buffed him, now you can pretty much do Fujin brain dead. You don't have to think about it. You can just like, you can go for the follow-ups even if it whiffs, which you couldn't do before. And you no longer have to actually let the Fujin come out. You can just go straight into a follow-up. You still have to input Fujin, but what you do is you input it and then you press the follow-up, and the Fujin won't actually come out, just the follow-up will come out. So it gives the mix more layers. Drop that. Oh my goodness, I dropped that. But yeah, it gives the mix more layers. But as far as his defense goes, all that is still the same, which is kind of my issue. But yeah, regardless, characters just aren't as fun. You know, it's kind of just Soul. It's always just Soul. But I do want to try Ram, because she actually looks like she could be fun. And playing Ram would let me see how people fight Ram. Yeah, my explanations may not have been adequate, but you know, I'm still figuring out this new pace of recording. The volume I have to speak at, and trying to keep a lid on the background noise. Because again, I'm not in my room anymore, so I can't just be all free and unconcerned. But it's gonna be the end of this video. I made this video a little longer so that I could get all this talking out the way. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you're still with the homies. And yeah, catch you on the next one. Man, Danger Dan, signing off.